It don't matter the color of the skin, either woman or man. Just let the case land. It's here, it's in safe hands. This is God work, not a fake plan. Too many kids being found in these lakes, man. This is MTGV, and you with Miss V. She keep her ear to the streets.
Welcome in, everybody.
This is the place that you wanna be, but all trolls we delete, you better believe. Just so you know we on go, for those that's taking these souls, we know, but it's getting so out of control. Just so you know.
Shout out to everybody in the building. So y'all see who we talking about today? We are connecting some dots in the ZIYAH Harris case. Drop down and let me know who's here. Shout out to everybody in the building and everybody on the replay. Please smack that thumbs up as you come in.
Make sure you subscribe and make sure you leave a comment too. Yeah. We're gonna see you on the flip side, man. Until then, we gone.
All right. Shout out to everybody in the building. So y'all know that we had JoJo on here the other day, and she told me some things. I went back and looked at some things, and it's some numbers that's matching up, y'all. I mean, it's matching up a little bit too good for me not to mention it. Shout out to Sherry in the building. Shout out to my moderator in the building. How you doing, Sherry? And shout out to you for always being in the comments. Shout out to everybody that be on the replay game. I definitely appreciate y'all helping me get to my my goals as far as the thumbs up. So my goal today, let's get it to 300. We can get 1,000. I know we can. But so yeah, I told y'all the last time I was live, I mentioned Reign of Fire. I went back and looked at her channel to find out why I hadn't been getting any notifications, and I discovered that she hadn't been going live about ZIYAH. And I don't believe in coincidence, y'all. I say this all the time. And so, okay, so JoJo hit my panel. Y'all know how that went if you checked out the video. And I mentioned her then. I went on there and I seen that she hadn't posted a ZIYAH video in months. But the day that I went to look for her, she had just posted a video saying that she was back. And then, remember, I was trying to remember something about the reddish brown building. It was something about some gates. And so when JoJo came up here, this is the location that she was at, right here off of Crane Street, or on Crane Street, actually. And this is the building that Jarvis told her that she was going to be working in. And I think that this is something to this, because it's like JoJo is coming. She's come around. She's told her story. And she was the person that was one of the last people probably with him in this criminal stuff, even though it wasn't by her choice. Shortly after that, he got locked up. And he got 10 years in prison. Well, 8 or whatever. He really didn't do 10 in prison. He was in the halfway house, and I don't know how long he was in the halfway house. Shout out to Alma in the building. How y'all doing out there? Man, listen. Thank y'all for coming in. Alma says, hey, let me see. Blessings, Miss V. Yeah, y'all, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Dang, I just got hot. It happens every time. Get hot as soon as I hit this button. But, okay, so I'm going to play some of the videos, right, that I heard some things that is matching up, right? And so the first video I'm going to pull up is Reign of Fire. Actually, I'm going to let my video play right quick.
I have a lot to clear up.
Yeah, clear
and
it
I
up.
need to be heard because
Yeah.
I have nothing to lie about. I have nothing to gain from this. I ain't put up no cash up. I don't even want my name exposed, okay? I have nothing to gain from this. All I'm doing is put my story out there because guess what? Jarvis went alone. When he picked me up, it was a driver, okay? And no, it was not evangelist. I want to clear that up.
Okay.
It was not a black man. It was a Arabic man.
Okay.
Arabic man. It was, I believe, Frank, to tell you the truth. I'm begging to see older pictures of him. And I'm begging to see the glass house or the church that the kids was in with the masses. I'm begging for this shit, for pictures. Let me see that shit.
Oh, the church that the kids was in?
I have called the police department.
Okay, so if y'all didn't see that, check out the playlist where JoJo came up here when I was live and she told us a few things that we didn't know. And one of the things that I found very interesting that she mentioned is Jarvis's first baby mama. I believe it was Frank too. That's what it's looking like, man. I don't know though. Everything is alleged. And so we just gonna go over this stuff. But yeah, I don't believe in a coincidence. I wonder if anyone stays in that house next to it. So no, because I went on Google Maps and this building changed a lot. I'm talking about it went from its original state to halfway down, and look, it changed colors multiple times and all kind of weird stuff. But the house that's next to it is down now. It's tore down. It's not there anymore. And that was the back of the building. So let me pull up a couple other pictures that I have. And I pictured Jarvis probably looked about like this around this time. This is his stomping ground. This is where he grew up at. Like, this is the area he grew up in. And you know that people like to stick to those areas sometime, especially when you're a scumbag like him that's been locked up for years. And then you come back and you want to continue the BS that you was in before you left, right? Real creepy. So let me pull up this other one right here. Oh, man. I'll put this one up first. Okay. So the church is called Tennessee Missionary Baptist Church. The church is behind these black gates. And the building that he told JoJo he would be working in, if you was at the front of that building, you would be looking straight ahead, right? So you would be looking straight at this church and straight at these bars. One thing that I noticed and then this is the street that you, like, if you turn at those bars, you will be going down that street, which leads to his friend's house that JoJo said he took her to, while he had her in captivity. This is a building that's in the same parking lot as the church, and you do see it has a address there. But the house that JoJo pointed out was the White House that it wasn't a house. Like, when I zoomed on it, it looked like a dang on pod or something, or you'll see it. See, I'm circling that because that's the only thing there. And then that appears there at some point, and then that appears there, right? So that's the thing that JoJo said was the house. But that, when I zoomed in on it and I put a magnifying glass on it, I don't know what the heck that is. As a matter of fact, I should have put that in here. And I will when I'm gonna play some videos, and while I'm letting the videos play, I'll do that. But that's so weird that his first baby mama would be living right here. And this is what's behind that building. That is behind the building. Like, it didn't always look like that though. It was grassy and everything. But this is what matched, right? This is one of the things that matched. That is the address that JoJo said was his grandmother's house. And when I watched Rain of Fire's video, she gave the number of 2543. Right? Now, she didn't say, she said ZIYAH gave her that number. And then I'm sitting here like, I don't believe in coincidence. Now, she didn't say Fisher. But the crazy part is, this is where the grandmother house was at, 2540. And when I went to type it in on Google, I typed in 2543. And then I looked at my paper and I was like, whoa, wait a damn minute. How is this so? So I accidentally typed it in wrong, but it matches. And I didn't know that when I wrote these things down. That's freaky, right? Also, the other thing that matches, Rain of Fire, and I don't even know if I put up the right video that's gonna say it, but JoJo gave me a zip code. She gave me the zip code of 48214. When I watched Rain of Fire's video, she said the numbers 42384. The only difference in that number and the first number I just said is one, the number 1 versus the number 3. So it's just one number off. That's a lot. That's a lot to me. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the videos and we gonna go from there. Wait, let me see what y'all saying. Y'all, please smack the thumbs up as you come in. Drop down in the chat and let me know who's here. It looks haunted. You think so? Shout out to TBZ. Shout out to my sniper in the building. Yes, she did. Thank you for dropping them good members emojis, TBZ. Shout out to Gina. Thank y'all for coming through. What's today? Happy Thursday. Okay, so let me pull up the first video. And then if she don't, I don't think she's going to say those numbers in this video. I'm going to have to go look for it. But this is when she went to somebody went to Frog Island.
So
somebody had went to Frog Island and she was had been talking about some gates or whatever. So let's see. So this is Rain of Fire. Y'all go check her out if you are not familiar with her channel. Let me pull this up right quick. Rain of Fire. This is the creator that we checking out right now.
So you remember that one video I made about Frog Island? And I think it's called Bldg.
Ypsilanti, she trying to say.
Anyway, somewhere in Detroit. And I said that ZIYAH is connected there. And y'all came for me in the comments. Many of y'all also reported my video on TikTok and YouTube.
See, remember I said that?
Somebody went there. And I guarantee you will see how everything will connect. The iron bars, the red brownish building, the rocks, the clothes, everything that I said is adding up. Watch this. He had a second home in that area near Frog Island. So I went digging and I researched Frog Island. So I saw a lot of paths, trees, a lot of abandoned homes, cabins, rivers. And what stood out to me were those rocks by the river. And the moment I did hear Frog Island, I was waiting on ZIYAH to come.
Now look at that building. Now, of course, it's not the exact same, right? But she did say the bars, and she said the reddish brownish building. And then we looking at the building, and we looking at bars and stuff. So that. See, I watched this video a long time ago, and when I seen the new information, instantly she came to my mind. As a matter of fact, when JoJo was on Toot's channel, she came to my mind.
Come to me because I already felt like too many people were pulling on her. She came.
So I'm gonna mute her now because I don't want that music to play, but she just gonna be showing stuff and pointing, kinda. When she see the bars and stuff, so Ypsilanti. Now this part don't necessarily match, but I'm gonna just let the whole thing play. She keep looking at them bars and she pointed at that out of everything. She pointing at the bars. We know they scattered her clothes and stuff everywhere. I don't know the significance of the rocks and stuff. She could be weighed down. And y'all, I'm not into mediums and psychics either. I just wanted to say that. I'm glad she got the courage to speak her truth. Yes. Shout out to D. Beaumont. Love listening to your content. Oh, thank you, Eno and Bella. I appreciate that. Okay, so this blew my mind. This is Toot right here. Hold on. This blew my mind because I wasn't even... when I was talking about the people there were like psychics or mediums that spoke up. When I didn't even realize this video was over here. And as soon as I hit play, the lady pretty much said something relevant. Let me unmute this. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit, but I'm gonna pull this clip back up right quick. So shout out to Toot. This is Toot Uncensored channel. If y'all not hip to her, check her out. We gonna play her video. This lady called into her show. And I only listened to the first parts. I don't know how much of this is relevant, but just like in the very beginning, she said something relevant. Oh, I said I was going to put a video up right quick. This is the building. And it changed over time a lot.
There's a door plan and it's like gold lettering, but the lettering is like faded off. Like there's a door iron glass gate. So here's like the street.
Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get it just right.
But it's important. But
it was what the lady was talking about.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second. Hold on 1 second, guys.
So I'm gonna just try to go from where we are over here. We're gonna see if we can walk down with her.
All right, give me 1 second.
No problem. I know you said that it was a. I know you said that it was a black fence. I know you said it was a black fence all the way down, right?
Hold on.
I know the place is important, but I know it's really important now because they're saying from what you guys about the
Can y'all hear her?
Put it a little bit closer.
Jumpsuit. I saw her. She did have pink on. So I have tried my best to describe this place.
It'll get better.
I'm not wearing that, but I use describe this place now in Tijuana when I get the leadership with them. So I see her on the street at the pavement. It's almost like it's like in October neighborhood. And I keep seeing that's going along the neighborhood. There's like so here's like the street, and then there's grass. It's really nice on the grass. I see the lights on. I am that gate, right? It just like goes down the whole street. So in front of her is this building. There's a door glass and there's like gold lettering, but the lettering is like faded off, like it's been for a long time. To me, it looks like that it could have been a house that is used for a residential place. It's like there's two parts to it. Like you have a part that sits up high, and then you have a part that's beside it that kind of sits low. And that's the best way that I can describe it. All
right, pause it there.
So did y'all hear what she said? She said something about a gate, a long gate. So let me pull that church back up again right quick. And she said something about it goes along the whole fence, a whole street or something. So let me go back to the video.
It's like there's two parts to it. Like you have a part, this building.
It's a building that's got like two parts to it. So that building, it kind of is in two parts because the backside of it got torn down. But then when she said that, like one sit high, one sit low, I thought about the house that's sitting next to it. But also the back sits, let me pull it back up. See, that's the back of it. See how it's sitting high and low? It's lower in the back versus the front. And then that building, that house that's next to it is sitting low. But she was really speaking of the building or whatever that she was just talking about. I'm not saying everything is exact, but I am saying that it made me think about this stuff. Let me turn this music down a tad. So we can hear the lady better.
I am that gate, right? It just like goes down the whole street.
Iron Black Gate.
So I see her on the street at the pavement. It's almost like it's like in October neighborhood. And I keep seeing that's going along the neighborhood. There's like so here's like the street, and then there's grass. It's really nice on the grass. I see the lights on. I am that gate, right? It just like goes down the whole street. So in front of her is this building. There's a door glass and there's like gold lettering, but the lettering is like faded off, like it's been for a long time. To me, it looks like that it could have been a house that is used for a residential place. It's like there's two parts to it. Like you have a part that sits up high, and then you have a part that's beside it that kind of sits low. And that's the best way that I can describe it.
All right, pause it there. Pause it right there.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
So you said in the previous lives, I mean, I heard what she just said, Long Iron Gate, across the street, you said gravel, grass, all of that, right?
Yes.
Okay, now you said glass door with something peeling off of it?
Gold lettering, like if it was something gold on it that was starting to fade or either faded.
Now it was also something about abandoned apartment buildings, correct?
She said that in her previous live, and also said it was near a church.
Y'all hear that? Listen, a guy came and he commented on one of my videos, and he said that it was a bed upstairs or something, and they sleep up there or something like that. It's a above that, this building is a apartment. That's what he said. I think he said it's an apartment up there with a bed. And then I know that JoJo said that this is the place that he told her that she was going to be making his money at. And then she just said an iron black gate and a church sitting in front. Like, what? Did I hear that correctly? Are y'all feeling any of this? It's amazing how much love there is for this child. Keep up the good work. Believe you all are on to the pure truth. Thank you so much, Miss Capri. Welcome in. Thank you for dropping down. Shout out to Brian's in the building. Thank you for sharing me out, Brian's. What do y'all think about this? I'm sure y'all seen this already, but for it to start matching up, I call this connecting the dots. You know, anytime I hear something similar and that I wasn't even thinking about at all, like, I don't know. When did to post this video?
Let's go through here. Let's get it. All right, so we're gonna hit 7.
Hold on. They going on 7 Mile and stuff. Hold on. Let me move this. And like I said, everything ain't the same. They on a whole totally different street, all of that stuff, but
a mile, because there is a long gate that goes all the way down. Now that'll be this gate that I'm talking about. Now it's a long. Let me just see how far this bitch go down. All right, we got a long black gate that go all the way down. All right, now we need to find. You said it's highs and lows buildings in abandoned buildings.
She said the building that she's looking at. It looks, and I think she messed up her words, but what she said was, it looks like it's a house, but it's used as maybe like a business.
Okay.
And she said it's a high and a low.
A high and a low.
What? I mean, come on, man. It's what?
Oh. Okay.
Now later in this particular
all right, hold on, time out. You said a high and a low. You said it's a glass door?
Correct.
Now, remember JoJo said it was a glass house that she went to. I'm just saying. Wait, do I? Okay, my phone. I don't know why this phone is behind. But yeah, remember JoJo said the house that she was taken to was a glass house. Wait, what's that address?
Because you said a high and a...
That went real quick, but I just knew it had 2s in it. 22474 maybe. I don't know, but it stood out to me. Because the address I got started with 24.
Because you said a high and a low. Black iron fence. Field grass. Hold on, Si.
High and a low, black iron fence and field grass. I mean, we could look at what we was just looking at and see the same similarities. Right here at Tennessee Missionary Baptist. Now, I ain't accusing nobody of nothing, but they did say that she's sitting in front of it. It could be a church. It could be is used as a business. Now, this is a church, and that's what Circle looked like. It might be a house that somebody could be living in, and the church is a business, and the building that's across the street that JoJo will be working in is also a business. So, I mean, it's kind of matching up to me right there with what she's saying. And then the building is high and low. These buildings is high and low too. I'm just saying.
Hold on for a second. And now this medium, she's saying is, hold on. Is this baby facing the glass, or does she facing the fence? She don't say that part?
She's facing the building. She said the building is in front of her.
All right, hold on.
It is a building in front of
Hold on a
her.
second. Let me follow this motherfucking fence around here and see where this fence going.
Not on this one, but what I was just showing.
Because there's only one long fence that I know that go all the way down on 7 Mile, and that's this motherfucker I'm on right now. And you said that it was a place that kind of looked like it was once a residential place?
Correct. But they're using it as something else. Go back to that building to the right there. What's that?
They using it as a whole house.
Hey.
Well, right here or over here?
No, across the street, the other way.
This way?
Yeah.
You talking over here?
No, the opposite way.
This way?
That way, yeah, go.
That's where I was going, nigga.
Oh, I'm sorry. Calm down.
Yeah, but see, let's go around this fence some more.
Is that a red
Because
or yellow
you're saying that she's facing the building, which will put her over here in this field. So we need to see if we can get some access, because this is definitely this motherfucker's long as hell. Telling you that right now. Let me see where we can go around it.
See, everybody keeps saying Greater Grace Church, and you said it's near church.
Okay, so we're going to go to, but is you sure that it's Greater Grace? Because we went around Greater.
Man, listen. Whew. I think JoJo is very significant with this case, with the story that she came out and told us about. She, to me, is helping to connect some dots. Yes, thank you so much, Sherry. She said, please be so kind to show your hosts support by hitting the thumbs up, y'all. It's free. You can double tap the screen or hit the 3 dots up or right to smack that thumbs up. Shout out to Young Riaz. How you doing? Shine, who the hell are you? I ain't never seen you in my life. One of my moderators, get rid of this person, please, because don't come in my chat with that. Trying to disrupt my peace. Get out of here. Please block that person, TBZ, or whoever can get to him first.
Greater Grace, they don't have no long fence.
She never said it was Greater Grace. She just said it's a church nearby.
Okay, so let's keep going down this fence. Let's see where this one is going, because this motherfucker is vast.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
And
y'all see how people just lie? Do y'all see how people just lie? You just lie on people. Everybody that's here is seeing exactly what I did before I played either one of their videos. Liars, dividers, shit starters. Go find somebody else to play with.
Long as hell. Telling you that right now. Let me see where we can go around it.
See, everybody keeps saying Greater Grace Church, and you said it's near church.
Okay, so we're going to go to, but is you sure that it's Greater Grace? Because we went around Greater Grace. They don't have no long fence.
She never said it was Greater Grace. She just said it's a church nearby.
Okay, so let's keep going down this fence. Let's see where this one is going, because this motherfucker is vast. Okay,
and she does.
So we can't think Greater Grace, because Greater Grace is gonna be big. It's gonna be noticeable now. So we got to think of things that can be discreet. So let's follow this black fence all the way down.
Shout out to my sniper. Now play with me.
It don't necessarily mean it got to be on 7. Now hold on, because I got a funeral. I got a cemetery. I got a cemetery. Hold on one second.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy.
You said the building was brick.
You big dummy.
The building that she's facing.
Yes.
Okay.
It's brick, the building she
Let
facing.
me just see something real quick.
The
And
church.
you said it's definitely a church.
Well, she didn't say what she said the building, but she said it's a church in the area.
Okay. Let's see something real quick. Okay, because I got a church right here. Black iron fence. Let me see if we got some over here. Now, do you think she could be confusing these black iron fences with these poles? But let's keep going down here. But I see a church right here that's over here in this area. And you said a glass door?
Correct.
All right,
What's on that?
Now, we do know churches have glass doors, big time. At the front of the doors usually be glass, usually be double doors to walk into a church. Not all churches, but some.
Oh, hold on, because I got another black iron fence. I got a black iron fence around some apartments. Now, this look like, hold on, let me see if this black iron fence go all the way back here. It looked like this black iron fence might go all the way down this apartment complex, where it will bring us to this street for her to be facing a fence. Now, if I'm sitting here, I'm facing a black iron fence, and if I go here, is this a glass door that look like some shit might be?
Shout out to Gina. She said they probably still pee in the bed. Yeah, negative Nancy's, low vibrational, low hanging fruit. Get the hell away from me. I don't like people like you. Period.
Peeled off. Let me see here. What's this? Is that a glass door? I can't see shit.
That is a glass door.
Is that a glass door?
It is.
Do it look like some shit peeling? Let me see. Let me spin around. Because
Hey,
it's a black
see that
iron
close.
fence. And it look like this black iron fence go around the whole back. But that would mean that the only thing.
What is that white building that's sitting on the? Yeah, what's that?
I don't. It's abandoned.
Because look, it's
Ain't
high
going
and it's
right.
low.
It's high and it's low. It's a black iron fence.
And her live from before said it was a white shed somewhere in the area.
Oh my God. Hold on. What? Because I promise y'all that thing, that's what I was trying to say. That house that JoJo said was the house, it looked more like a shed to me. It looked more like something that you would keep something in, or maybe put on the back of a truck, or something that you keep supplies in, or something, from the way that it looked. I gotta put that in here now.
We got a lot of white sheds out this motherfucker, Sally. And listen, we got the gravel. We also got the field with the grass. We got the black iron fence. It look like that motherfucker go all the way down.
Wowzer.
Yeah. Now the glass door. Now let me see what else is on this motherfucking street.
Lord Jesus.
Well, my heart beating fast. I can't do this shit. I ain't got my medicine. Let me roll me a joint, bro.
Oh, wait
what
a
the
minute.
fuck is this? This shit taking us all the way in there.
Oh.
You can drive up in here like that? At the end of the street?
It definitely looked like a motherfucking road back there.
Because he got front end damage.
Oh, they trying to see where Jarvis towed his car
Oh
up.
my God.
Hey, can you message Tammy? And we can send her some pictures in here and see if she get a.
Oh, so they following the psychic Tammy. And I believe that this is the same one that, well, I do know that this is the one that Roxy was doing a search, and she was on the phone with the lady following different things that she said. Didn't JoJo say his first baby mama near there? Yes, she literally said his first baby mama she lived at the church. I mean, in the parking lot is a little house. It looks like it's right in the parking lot. When we was live, I don't even know where the timestamp. I didn't even check it. But when we were live, literally, I had put an arrow right there on the fence, and she was like, we can't see the church from here or whatever. And then all of a sudden she was like, wait a minute, that's where she live at right there. It's that white thing. So, okay, I'm about to put the picture in here because I got the still shot. So I'm going to just let this play. But a lot of what they're saying is lining up with what we looking at here. I'm going to put us back up here right quick for the people that didn't see what we looking at. And it's just, I mean, I'm a person that don't believe in coincidence, but I mean, this is definitely Jarvis's stomping ground. So it could mean that she's in that area somewhere. And then as corrupt as Detroit is, I mean, we don't know what the hell. We don't know. They saying that people in high places is also in their pocket. Shout out to Alicia. She said, I saw it. Your arrow pointed right at the house. Yes. But then when I looked again, shout out to Ray of Sunshine. Ray of effing Sunshine. Shout out to Lady JJ. Everybody. If I did, I hope I spoke to everybody. If I miss you, I did not do it on purpose. But let me let her keep talking. I'm getting too excited.
Big reading from it? Cause I'll be goddamn. I see.
Are you able to go deep in the woods?
Nah, nigga, won't let me go that far. I'm surprised it even let me do this. This is different. I'm surprised it even let me do that shit.
There. Like, I want to know what's back there so bad.
Cause this would definitely, when nigga try to drive through here, probably get some front end damage. I see some fire, I see some rocks, trees, all types of shit. But it do have all of those, it got all the components in there. I mean, because it is surrounded by grass and field. You said grass and field and shit. I see the black iron fence. I see a motherfucking building with a glass door. I see the motherfucking high-low. You know what I'm saying? Abandoned building. I've been telling y'all, I've been feeling like this girl was in an abandoned building. Huh?
Somebody said, are you able to check the satellite?
How can you do that? How we do that?
If you're on Google Maps, it should be.
What the heck is happening?
Okay, Lady Beth said, yes, that's Graydale. You can get back there in a car. Okay. Oh, satellite view, which will allow you to look over.
Okay, so how do I do that shit?
To the right of your screen, it should, you see what like the little arrows is? Does it tell you like satellite view?
Nah, nigga.
It should.
It just got the zoom in and shit. And then it got the compass thing to where I can spin around like that and shit. But I don't got no satellite. Let me see if I can click on and see. Let me see. How you make satellite? I want to see satellite. How I do satellite?
That nigga definitely could have fucked up that car driving back up in there.
Man, I don't know why my heart beating fast. Because all of the shit that you named is like right around here, bro.
But see, too much of everything that they named fit right in the area that he live in, that he stay in, that he do all his dirt in, that he's the most comfortable in. And that's the crazy part. All these criminals, they like to go around the area, familiar areas. He was, when they were following his GPS, he was all around his baby mama houses and all kind of stuff. He was going everywhere. It'll be interesting to see how much data and information they gonna have at this trial, because they had a lot. Hold on.
And this motherfucking building is abandoned, my nigga.
Abandoned as hell.
So they.
And so is that one that he was gonna have JoJo working in. I'm telling you, man, that is just too close for comfort. They need to go check this building. And then the person that said that it was an apartment upstairs, beds and all that kind of stuff, and he talking about they was gonna be working there. And you know, it changed so many times. Reddish, pinkish, brownish. I mean, like towards the back of it. And then you got the church in front of it. You got the church sitting right here in front of that very building. I mean, it's just too close. And look at that red and yellow building sitting over there. You know, Frank got a lot of properties that's red and yellow that Toot also pointed out. So, yeah. What are y'all thinking? Let me know. Oh, and JoJo said the first baby mama lives right there, like right there, or used to, or whatever, right down the street. Now we got to remember that they said that this woman was alleged to be his mother's friend. I wonder if Annette used to hang out with those ladies back in the day. I just wonder, how do they know Jarvis? Y'all see how towards the back of the building is like reddish, brownish. As a matter of fact, It's like a brownish, different tone building, different tone bricks. And you could see where it was tore down at. Did I put it in there? I'm not looking. I'm looking at something else. See, that right there is what JoJo said is a house. And my arrow was right there. That's not the same picture, but it really was. And yes, that is fun. Man, Alicia, you mentioned that, and I actually got that put up to talk about. Yes, that is the weirdest thing. Nobody ever mentioned anything about his baby mama being missing. I'm about to put this other picture in here. Give me a second.
We need to talk to Tammy, because we got white sheds every motherfucking where, y'all. And we got black iron fences there. We need to talk to Tammy. We need Tammy. Can somebody do something? Shit, how can we get to her?
I'm sending her a message.
Because I definitely see a glass door and a black iron fence.
And there's a black fence.
And there's a fucking church.
Hold on. Let me go back. Take this off where she's looking at right now. I say it's, shoot, this location, man. This location. Yes, Kanaya Banks is her name. She was recovered and they didn't ask her any questions. It's so annoying because when people go missing and they find them, we never know the outcome. Never. People be in the comments like, what happened? How did, where was she? And, you never get that answer. No one knows. I'm going to pause it when it get, dang, I'm on the wrong thing. Oh. I can't pause it. It's a video clip. I forgot. But that right there. That right there. All right.
Black iron fences there. We need to talk to Tammy. We need Tammy. Can somebody do something?
Oh, funny you asked, Lady JJ. Wait, was that Lady? No, it was Alma. Funny you asked. Hold on. Because I literally screenshot that location. Okay, so let me move this comment. Now she went missing. And that's another thing. I know that it be typos and stuff on different things, but it really is confusing because people rely on the news and articles and stuff like that. But as a crime reporter, I have noticed a lot of typos and different stuff. Shout out to JoJo. I see JoJo in the building. But I have ran into quite a few typos on articles and in videos and them saying things wrong and it never get corrected and stuff like that. Well, you see right here, let me move the comment, where it says that Kanai Banks last seen on June 25th. It was actually October 25th that I seen on something else. So that was conflicting. Okay. And then the street. See, because if she went missing in June, I ran across an article that said that she was found in July. But for real, I think it was October 25th. And the reason why this guy got this wrong is because look at the published date. He published this June 25th, 2024. And then he accidentally put that same date up there as the last time that Kanai was seen, June 25th. But it was actually, I want to say it was October 25th. And I'm going to show y'all something to clear that up because that's confusing. Because I said, well, dang, I mean, if she went missing June 25th, she was only missing for less than a week. Because it says that she was missing way less, maybe a week or so. Yeah, it's confusing. Okay, and then look, You said, where did she go missing from? Right here. They said she went missing from Whitcomb, right? And right before I came live, this video pops up. And I was interested in the video, right? But I was like, that ain't, let me keep going. Because I get distracted a lot when I'm trying to put a show together or whatever. So I got distracted. And I was like, nah, that ain't got nothing to do with what I'm going to talk about, right? And then I went on to keep working. And when I looked at the video, it showed me the street, Whitcomb. So I'm about to play this video. See, Alicia said something. Now I'm going to just go ahead and switch this and we'll come back to this because this is, man, this is something. Now check this out. Just to show you a little bit about the neighborhood. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull up Britney Anne because I already had that ready to talk about Vari's missing girlfriend. This the same street she lived on, y'all. That's where she came up missing from with a purple suitcase. Now, I want to tell y'all, this video don't have nothing to do with her. This is just the street that she lived on.
A Detroit woman hits the floor to hide from bullets flying towards her home.
Another woman is accused of unloading her assault rifle into the house, causing all-out panic.
As Fox News' Jessica Dupnack tells us, neighbors say they've seen this coming for years.
How does that old saying go? Love thy neighbor. Well, the exact opposite thing happening out here. The scene Mother's Day afternoon. People grilling, sitting outside, and apparently dodging gunfire.
Hey, get my baby down! And it was like bam, 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 bam.
A barrage of gunfire had the whole block hitting the floor on Detroit's West Side Mother's Day afternoon.
Okay, good loud, crazy lady. Oh my God.
Their house was completely drenched in bullet holes.
When everyone got up, they had a good idea who pulled the trigger. A woman they say they've been having issues with for decades.
She's been crashing out for years now.
It's just getting worse.
It's getting worse, yeah.
For seemingly no reason at all, she allegedly fired 20 plus rounds out of her window into a neighbor's house off Whitcomb Street near Grand River.
You guys are lucky that everyone's okay.
Yeah, I'm very lucky. We all are.
The man whose house was the target was hurt from shards of glass after bullets penetrated through.
You guys walk outside. I mean, are you like nervous? You can just walk out?
Yes.
Detroit police can be seen seizing 2 weapons from the home after the shooting.
The other one was bigger than that.
We're told one is an AR-15.
We can't really sleep at night. We can hear a lawnmower backfire, and it kind of makes our heart sink because we don't know what to expect or when to expect it.
Tiara Shaw says they saw this coming. It's been bubbling up. Verbal confrontations with nearly everyone on the block.
She even called the police on my home multiple times, saying that she heard us say that we threatened to kill her, we're harassing her, we're using our cameras to artificially control her body.
Mental illness is likely a factor here. On full display last year, when Tiara says the woman apparently held a gun to her teenage son's head for all the neighborhood to see.
Crazy.
She had him outside completely naked at gunpoint.
The guns are gone, but the woman in question, a suspect now, is still out and at home.
It must be something in the water in Detroit. Like, what is wrong with these people? Her own son. But yeah, this only thing about this that's relevant is the street. This is the street that his girlfriend went missing from. They said she left her house, and that was the last time she was seen with a purple suitcase.
We're told charges are pending against her.
Even though they retrieved the guns, I just feel like we're still not safe.
One of the stories that the suspect told Detroit police was that she thought she was getting broken into, but there's no evidence of that. Ultimately, the Wayne County prosecutor will decide on charges. Reporting on Detroit's West Side, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
And I don't even know if it showed up in this video, but the street name was on the ground. Okay, so here is Britney Anne. I didn't want to play from the beginning. Let's see.
Look, hear me out now. Before I get into it, I just want to play this portion of Jarvis and ZIYAH text convo just to give you some context.
Wait, hold on. I want to get past the intro. Okay. Now, this is Britney Anne. If y'all not familiar with her channel, she has a really good channel too. And she always come up with things that you might not have seen anywhere. Like, she's real sleuthy over there. So this is Britney Anne. Y'all go check her out if you're not familiar with her channel. She was the one that interviewed Dre first. She was the first one to interview him. And he popped up on her panel when she was live, or in her chat when she was live. And I happen to
Hey
be
y'all,
here.
what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So by the title and the thumbnail, you already know why we are here. So I know y'all probably looking at the screen like, girl, what the fuck is this? Look, hear me out now. Before I get into it, I just want to play this portion of Jarvis and ZIYAH text convo just to give you some context on the rabbit hole this may possibly go down. At 0325, Jarvis says, you act like you're going to come outside. At 0325, ZIYAH says, I can't, I have guests. 0325, she sends, and people do watch and look at the house all night. At 0326, she sends, just park down the street, please. Thank you. 0326 hours, Jarvis replies to her, who? ZIYAH then replies back, people on the block. At 0326, Jarvis replies, who is the guest? At 0326, ZIYAH says, my girlfriend, Vari girlfriend. 0327, ZIYAH sends, I took his bitch. And at 0327, Jarvis replies to her, she is our bitch. At 0327, ZIYAH sends to Jarvis, she 14, about to be 15. 0328, she sends, are you close? At 0328, Jarvis replies, is she our bitch or no?
Now, this is the part JoJo was talking about when she said that he had her recruiting. And I promise you, like, when I listened to this, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at the time. We didn't know all of the stuff that we discovering right now. Like, he literally, that's what it do sound like. And then I remember Vari coming out defending that, saying that his girlfriend didn't have nothing to do with nothing and all of this kind of stuff. But I don't remember him saying anything about, you know, that particular part about I don't remember him defending the part about the girlfriend and ZIYAH, all of that stuff that she was saying. But that was wild. He definitely brought that up, but he never mentioned that she went missing or anything, and none of the family members did either. And I think that would have been very relevant because it was the same year that ZIYAH went missing. Now, even though the article that I just showed said June 25th, I think it was in October, and she popped back up in July. JoJo, can you come up? She went missing twice, you think? Wow, let this keep playing.
0328, ZIYAH replies, yes. Jarvis then replies to her and says, you fake. 0328, ZIYAH says, how? She is our bitch. At 0329, she says, Faye, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you mad. 0330, Jarvis replies to her, she don't know about us, right? 0331, Jarvis then says, but is she trustworthy? At 0331, ZIYAH replies, yes, she don't know about us. At 0356, she says, it's off.
Now, what does she mean by that? It's off.
0357, Jarvis replies,
Wrong light.
That sounds like some code talk to me. Hold on, let's take it back a little bit. I'm editing and trying to do all this stuff. Hold on. I'm going to get to y'all comments in a minute, too.
Yes, she don't know about us. Okay, 0356, she says, it's off. 0357, Jarvis replies, wrong light. And at 0357, she says, the letter K.
Were those messages deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And later in the day on July 24th.
Okay, so now that we have context on where this conversation is going, go to Bari's Instagram page, you will see a sonogram. On the sonogram, of course, you will see his child's mother name. Now, she went missing in the summer of 2024, which...
Hold on. So Detroit, okay, so announced her recovery on January 6th. And it says on the freeway, what? So it was June 25th, 2024. I'm telling you, I seen October and other stuff. It's weird.
Which was around the time a lot of, meat and potatoes was coming out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that was close to this case was trying
Wait, what did it say? See, October 31st, 2024 is when this was posted by the National Center of Endangered Children, or whatever it is. So October 31st, 2024. She was last seen October 25th, 2024. So what the hell they talking about June? So we can't trust nothing coming up out of Detroit. That's what I'm looking at. I noticed that discrepancy because I'm like, hold on, that don't make sense that these people are saying it was just some dates discrepancy. This is causing confusion as we try to figure out what the hell is going on here. How long was she missing for real? Shoot, I'm trying to find out which is the date for real. Okay, let me go back. Here. Okay, we know right here. I believe this date. Okay, this October 25th, 2024 is when she went missing. October 31st, all that match up. This is coming from the police department is asking for. So I don't know. That's somebody else tagging the police department. Okay, and then let me go back here. She was last seen at her home near 8 Mile and Lodge on June 25th. That's not true. So we can just we busting it right there. Just because them other dates match each other, I'm going to say it was October. And then I also pointed out that the guy actually wrote the article on June 25th, and that's why he was confused. That was 2 different times, I think. What? Is that what we looking at then? Okay, then that's why the heck I'm confused. So that I think I did see JoJo said she thinks she went missing. Yes, in June and found, then left in July and came back in October. Oh, okay. Okay, JoJo. So what's really going on? So now I want to know, how did Vari meet her? Did they meet at the church? Because I'm telling y'all, what stands out to me is what Kenneth said when he was like, oh, that was something like, that was quite an experience. And he was laughing his butt off like he was there watching or something. Where is the child disappearing? Geez, exactly. Where is she going and coming back to? And you know what? When did Vari run away? Did they run away together? I just thought about that. He ran away a couple times. I'm sure. Then they got a baby, you know. Like, that's probably what she did. I don't know. Look at that church website, the way they are photographed. Oh my God, that one is weird too. Oh, wait, which church? The one that the one Annette goes to, or the one that we showing right now? Old Tennessee Missionary Baptist, or Jehovah Salome? I don't know. I forgot the name of the church. That girl too young for Vari. She was 15. And he was 7. I think he was 16 at first. When he first ran away, I thought I heard 16 or 17. The one, oh yeah. I was about to say, now if they talking about, oh, she talking about the Tennessee church. What? I'm gonna have to go look. It's just too much. It's too much going on. Okay, so now we think it might have been 2 different incidents. I don't know, y'all. But it's definitely confusing. I'm gonna just let it play. I'll look into it a little bit further.
The time, a lot of, meat and potatoes was coming out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that was close to this.
But you would think it would be 2 different times. Like, how they making these kind of typos? Like, I can get saying something wrong, but a typo like that all over the place because it's in more than one spot. Oh, and that's what I was looking for. Hold on. This article. See where it say last seen on June 25th? Oh, and it was June 25th that he wrote it at 10 4. They don't usually get articles out that dang on fast, do they? They ain't usually in a rush. I don't know, y'all. Let me just let this play.
This case was trying to put 2 and 2 together, trying to get their stories together, or whatever the case may be. Nonetheless, why they didn't find this girl until January 6th of 2025, which I find is very odd for numerous reasons. One,
see, it was an article. I seen 2 articles, and one of them says she was found in July. So it is looking like it's 2 different times now.
I mentioned this. All right. ZIYAH's case was national. Of course, I know teens go missing every day. I understand that. But she could have been.
It is, because it's 2 different flyers. 2 different missing flyers. Wait, what did the other one say? God dang it, I'm going to have to look.
And who they were.
So that actually had the dates on there.
Possibly referring to in these messages goes missing and no one say, oh, y'all, I just find this crazy as hell. Now,
maybe she wasn't missing. She was with Vari. Because he ran away. But why did Kenneth know about his experience, though? That's what I'm saying. It's like it be arrangements. You know what I mean? Like, it's a must that you meet and mate with somebody from this church. I don't know. Everything's alleged. It's just a thought. What's really going on?
Another part of me is like, maybe she went into like a witness protection. Maybe they was trying to hide her, get her away from people that could possibly, up her because, Shannon is my man for my man type of bitch. And I don't want to be nowhere near that bitch. Nonetheless, I just find this very strange. Back to that conversation that Jarvis and ZIYAH was having, it also leads me to wondering, because not only they weren't just texting like a 1, 2, 3 text. No, baby, they were going back and forth to the point he was asking her, is she trustworthy?
Mm-hmm.
And the conversation just ended. And I find it's very odd because this girl could have been
so that is clear. That's clear right there. That missing flyer said June something, and then this one is saying October. So it's 2 totally different times that she ran away. And I heard that Vari ran away twice too. I heard he ran away a couple times. He came back, he left. I think they was together. What y'all think? But still, where was they at? Even if they was together, that's just an assumption. I don't know.
odd because this girl could have been the one that they were referring to in those text messages. And for her to just disappear with a purple suitcase for 6 months, y'all, you cannot make this shit up.
And then for them to be talking in code up there, talking about a no-go is off or whatever they said. Like, what are we talking about here? Is she trustworthy? Like, that don't sound like it was the first time they was having that type of conversation. It really don't. And you know what? I believe that that's what the aunties was doing too and made to do when they was younger. It's what it's looking like. If this kind of behavior happens all the time, generation after generation, what are we to think?
Maybe this is bigger than the program. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she had to go away to get her story together. Allegedly. Maybe she got caught up in some trafficking. Who knows?
Trigger warning. Maybe she was with Vari.
Let me know if I'm reaching down in the comments.
Making a dang baby.
So strange to me. Or maybe she had someone report her missing so she didn't have to go on stand. She disappeared for a while. For 6 months? And she just had a baby? And for the
yeah, see, looking at that, and so now we discovering that she wasn't gone the whole stretch. She left, came back, left again, according to them dates. And then right here, this is the sonogram that was on Vari's page on IG. My baby girl, January 16th, 2024. I don't know when it was the baby.
People that think ZIYAH is still alive, maybe she disappeared for a while to straighten things out behind the scenes with or for ZIYAH. I don't know, y'all. This story here, somebody posted this whole story is just getting weirder and weirder. Girl, you is right about that. But nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video here.
Yeah, y'all. So what do y'all think about that? Let me come over here. It's a lot. So that was Britney Anne. Before that, we played Rain of Fire. And we gonna go back to Toot in a minute. Let me put I still gotta put this video in here. Let me see. Wait, January 16th. It say January 16th, my baby girl, January 16th. But that was a sonogram, so I don't know if that's when they took the sonogram. I don't know when the baby was born, but that is some of the stuff that people were saying. They was like, oh, was it a switcheroo? We got Shannon that was pregnant and lost the baby allegedly. Then we got this one that's with child. We got Naziah, and then she's there. Like, what was they doing? Yeah, I mean, it's a whole lot of switcherooing going on. A lot of pregnant people at once. But they celebrated the baby birthday in February, I thought. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, he said January 16th. That was a picture of a sonogram. So she was pregnant at that time still, is what I'm looking at. But I'm not sure. It is some weird stuff going on. Faux facts. Another one was June 25th. She left. Okay. So, yep, I'm going to go with that. That it was 2 separate times that she went missing. Not the one time she walking down the street with a purple suitcase. Like, I don't know. Somebody housing these kids. Remember, JoJo said that she heard voices. I think that they can go to a house of a bunch of creeps that of course welcome kids. Come on in. Yeah, y'all grown. You know, because that's what they want to convince these kids, those type of people. They want to convince these children that they're as grown as they are. So maybe it's wait, let me go back. Maybe it's just me, but when I was 15, 16, it couldn't have been gone more than a day. I couldn't have been gone more than a day. She ran away. She ain't tell nobody where she was going, nothing. I see one of the missing ones, 10/28, recovered 1/6. So they found her on January 6th, 2025. So from October, yeah, that sounds about right. That was in one stretch right there. So that, yeah, I believe it. Thank you too, Alicia. Yes, I think they was together too. Yep. It makes sense. You know, it don't make sense, but it makes sense. Yeah, I'm starting to believe that too. Yep. Welcome in, Danae. Welcome in, Miss Patty. How you doing? Well, her alleged cousin. Okay, so what do y'all think about what we gonna go back to Toot's video, see what they came up with. And Naziah's cousin in one of those videos just came up missing for a second. What? In their household? One of the cousins from the household or a different cousin? Where was she found? That's a good question. I wonder if they found her or she just came back home. You know, two teenagers feeling themselves. I think when Vari ran away, he was 16. So they, I don't think he's way older than her. I'm not sure though, but I remember hearing that he was 16 when we first started talking about Naziah. Okay, I see. Maybe that's the day of the pick. So you think you might have seen, oh, I guess I could kind of look and see what I could see. But yeah, if you could find that information, let us know, because that'll tell us. But that is so close. That would mean that she like just got pregnant when Naziah went missing. Around that time, that same year.
Here, and let me know down in the comment section like what y'all think about this information, and I'll catch y'all in another video. Bye.
I like this.
Oh, and this is the father. This is where I got that video from. This is what I'm talking about with Britney Anne. She be finding stuff that you don't see. I'ma just let it play.
It's because, you know, at first I was like terrified. You know, I'm around this man, all this,
Wait,
you know.
hold on.
So I just wanted to be perfect.
Yeah. This is so strange, y'all. See how like we run across things and then you can't completely match it because all of the information is not available. Just like he keeps saying the bishop, but never say the man's name. His shirt say Wayne's property, but Detroit is in Wayne County. Like, and so who is he really talking about? He never say the name. Y'all think he talking about the bishop?
I'm around this man, all this.
Or a Nets bishop, I should say.
You know, so I just wanted to be perfect. You know, but I learned in trying to be perfect, I just needed to just relax and be myself. He said, well, Merv, if you...
Boy, I tried like hell to see who these people was in here with him. Who is these folks?
I just needed to just relax and be myself.
The only one you could really see is him. Can't see him at all. Merv was a big boy. It's a big boy.
He said, well, Merv, if you know, like I could do this, I could do that, I do that. You know, just I needed to get somewhere where I could be comfortable.
See his shirt, Wayne's Properties. I tried looking that up. I mean, they probably, you know, it might not even be a real business registered. I don't know. But never say the man's name. Only other name he said was my apostle. I thought he was going to be like my Lord and Savior too, you know?
Because he got plenty of everything going on. I just need to get somewhere where I can be comfortable. And once I got there, I continued to make mistakes to where I thought, oh, he gonna get rid of me or this and that. But he began to tell me like it's not about that. With Bishop, it's not about the money. It's about, really, he always told me, it's like, it's for my life. I'm like, did I do a good job, Bishop? He's like, yeah, you did a good job, but Merv, I want to see you at the ministry. I want to see you in Bible study. He's always on me. He was more concerned about that. And then when it was time for business, he got to business. But I also learned from Bishop, his business is what helps the ministry and the things he's doing. And just small things, like I personally, I have seen him give away cars, and I'm like, what, you gonna give it away? But
how many of y'all been told ain't a damn thing for free? You know what I'm saying? All my life I've been told ain't nothing for free. What the bishop wants you to do for that money? Come live with us? Because I told y'all, I found a poster on his page that said, come live with us. And, I'm like, they were talking about parties and all this stuff. Like, and they play regular dang on music.
I see what happens once the cars be given away. But he always gives it to, if these people out here want help, they need to come worship. And all the much as you give, as much as you would get,
as much as he give you, as much as you gonna have to give out.
So with the homes, he gives away homes, houses, homes. He calls me out. He meets me, always blessing. But that's why I go out 24/7. Whenever he calls me, I make myself available, And so it's just dealing with Bishop.
And they said, I heard Marquita say it too, and Shannon said it first when she was on Mark D, alleging that Naziah called him and he said he didn't have a daughter named Naziah. Now, I don't know how true that is, but that's what she said. And Marquita backed it up again, this latest interview or whatever. And so I don't know what y'all think. I think it was 8 years that he ain't seen it. Well, it was, because it was confirmed on the news that he hadn't seen her. 8 years. But on the podcast, he said about 4 to 5 years. It was really 8.
I mean, I just love it.
So that would make her, what, 5 the last time he seen her?
For one thing, and I don't like to follow anybody, but one thing about Bishop, I know he loves God. It's 3 things. He loves God, and he loves his family, and he cares about people. And Bishop always say, it's not what you have, it's what you keep. It's what you keep. So I am in this ministry, I am in this ministry first to learn. And I love Bishop. I love my apostle. I love my brothers. That's always there for me. It's like a family. But
that's how most cults are too. They want you to believe that they your family. They need you. You need them. Trauma bonding together. All that good stuff. A whole cult. It's not what you want. Not what you want. He didn't keep his daughter. Okay, all of this praising of this man, like, who is this bishop he speaks of? He sound like Jesus. If you praise him, he sound like Jesus to him. But yeah. Well, the guy did say that he was in a hospital. He had to learn to walk again. He didn't have a phone or access. He didn't know nothing until the police came to him and asked him about when was the last time he went to his daughter's school. And I'm assuming they asked that, I don't know, because maybe to try to see if he picked her up, or, it was rumored that Jarvis tried to pick her up from school one day, and then he pulled off right before the lady came up to the car or some mess. And then Naziah said it was her dad, allegedly.
In this family, we do have a working environment to where
in this family, we got a working environment.
We get out here, we do business for Bishop. The best that
what kind of business y'all doing for the bishop? They do business for
we can. We have our hiccups, but
they got hiccups, a lot of them. See, I mean, it's a lot going on here.
Do our business the best as we can to keep that ministry flowing.
keep them babies flowing. You know what I'm saying? Even the judge, I remember when she said, "Is all steady having babies for him, for his pleasure."
And this motherfucking building is abandoned, my nigga.
You know, so hold on, let me see what y'all saying. I think he was in drug rehab hospital because that's the only one that would take his phone. I worked on a rehab unit and we let them have their phones. Yeah, you would think. He claimed he didn't have a phone. He didn't have access to his phone. It's like he was out of it the way, because he had congested heart failure. Yeah, he said he had congestive heart failure. So, I mean, he probably was just out of it. I don't know. I really don't know. But most people don't completely lose access to their cell phones and stuff. And, you know, when you a mother, like, picture him, if he was an active father, would have just disappeared and not stayed in contact? I don't know. But it sounds like he went through some stuff. But like I said before, what confuses me the most about it is he said they decided to give her up. So why are you even going around? That was my thing. Now it's making a little bit more sense, because if they a church family and they do work for the bishop, and he also said that he's done work for Annette, plenty of work. He's helped her out. And he said that she was in what did he say? She was squatting at some point. He said, ask her family. She was always moving around. She was always hearing that. So I'm like, wait a minute, what's up with that? I'm like, how will she keep moving into all these houses up and down the street? You know, it's almost like they know somebody with money that own a bunch of houses that let them live in them. And I remember JoJo saying that it was property owned, that she knew that person, Frank, didn't live in. Everything is alleged. Everything. But let's see where Toot and them going.
Abandoned as hell.
So we need to talk to Tammy, because we got white sheds every motherfucking where, y'all. And we got black iron fences there. We need to talk to Tammy. We need Tammy.
So 8 Mile. Well, I guess, okay, she was on 8 Mile, so that's why they checking that area. Okay.
Can somebody do something? Shit, how can we get to her?
I'm sending her a message.
Because I definitely see a glass door and a black iron fence.
And there's a black fence.
And there's a fucking church. Ain't a big one, but it's a little one. But it's here. Silent Assembly of God. And you talking about she feel like she was sleeping, but she wasn't sleeping. I mean, I don't do a lot of those riddles, but that would be like a cemetery, right? Shit.
Like.
Yes.
All right, my heart beating. I gotta roll me a joint.
I might have to cover it up.
You fucking
that's right. By the old golf course, Lady Beth. Okay, because
she said something. Somebody said something about a golf course. Who said that?
Yeah. Roxy did.
Bro, can we get these folks on the line? Or no?
I know Roxy said something about an old golf course. That's where she found a shoe at or whatnot, right? That is where she was at. Going in the opposite direction. And this is the back of that building. This is the back of the building, right? It's a whole different color. See, this got tore down. It's highs and lows. It's a church across the street from the front of the building. It is a house in the parking lot that somebody could live in. Oh, JoJo, that was the thing I wanted to ask you. I'm about to send you the link and see if you can come up. I don't know if you can or not, but because I'm doing stuff, so I'm not looking at the chat. I'm trying to edit these videos. I got so much going on right now. JoJo, can you call my phone? That'll be quicker. But this The building got different tones of brown. So I could say brownish, reddish building, highs and lows. This was a really big size building. That guy literally said that it was an apartment upstairs or something. I think JoJo was the one that said it was beds up there or something. Let me hit play.
Horn? Can we just see it? Somebody? Because man, I'm finna see my brother go by there. Shit. I'm about to see my brother go by there.
Because baby, you've been on it.
No, because me and Lady, it's just send it to my Instagram DM right now.
Move it.
She's seeing. And we gotta also keep in mind that wherever she at, she gotta be facing these things, correct? She gotta be facing the buildings. She gotta be facing the fences. She gotta be facing all of that stuff, right?
Hold on, y'all.
See? Let me give you this address. That's
hold on, the address. She says she got to be facing it, and if she was inside of this building, she would be facing it. She would be facing the fence. She would be facing the church. Let me pull that back up. She would be. Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Please subscribe and press. Are you a true crime sleuth looking to binge watch great content? Come on into my channel where I have a variety of videos, shorts, live streams, podcasts, playlists, members only videos, and also we have posts. Posts is a place where I share upcoming live streams, videos, calls to action, polls, quizzes, pictures, and ongoing conversations. Stand out and become a member with badges and special members emojis. Thank you for your like and subscription. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. For sharing. For sharing. For sharing. Thank you for so much. Oh dang, I didn't mean to put that up. Oh, that's what I was trying to do. I gotta step away right quick, y'all. Give me a second.
On this thing, it says 18947 Berg Road.
Say it again.
It says 18809 through 18947 Berg Road. I sent it to your DM.
So let's see. Let's see. So we got this one flagged. Because I'm telling you, whatever he's doing, he's trying to keep, he's trying to, wherever he at, he's trying to keep us away from where the body is. Even if it's close, he want to throw us off a different type of fucking way. You feel me? So hold on, let me get into this real quick. Ooh, black iron fence. And this is on 189. Let me see what this is. Let's go on here. 18809 Berg Road. Let's get it. Lady Beth said you can also access the old golf course through here too, where we see. Let's get it. Let's go. Yeah, you remember this is the first place. You remember this is the first place I took us. You remember?
Yeah.
Swear to God. I told y'all this Berg Road was desolate. So we're at, you say 188. Let's go down. This was the first street, man. Y'all Twitchies know I'm not lying to y'all. This is the first place I went on this motherfucker because I knew about this part right here because I stayed down the street. But let's go down to 188. This is going down the opposite way. This is not going. We got to go this way then. Let's see, because the numbers is going down.
I need to get on.
It's showing what is my. Where the hell you seeing? Because I'm only.
Oh, you want to call in? I'm gonna put the number up.
Oh, 188. Hold on, I'm on 186.
I just got back, yeah.
Well, this shit right here is 18871.
18871.
Let me see. Hold on. 18809.
I got 18809 in this mug, and right now I'm at 18873.
Dang, that's what I needed to do, find Rain of Fire's video, but at least I did write down the numbers. So the numbers that JoJo gave me and the numbers of the address and stuff that JoJo gave me, every last number has a 2 in it. Every last one of these numbers got a 2 in it, so they relate to each other. A 2, yeah, definitely a 2, and it's a 4 in a lot of them too. And it's just weird that I'm doing this because I don't follow numbers. I don't even know what numbers mean, but I don't believe in coincidence, and these numbers is matching and lining up. So again, I had said earlier that JoJo gave me the address of 2540. Let me pull that part up because it that really tripped me out when I went and put up the grandmother's house, which is 2540. That's the address that JoJo gave me. And then Rain of Fire said ZIYAH gave her this number, 2543. And it would just happen to be on the same street that that Jarvis' mom would have, or grandmother would have lived on. Right? 2540 and 2543 is like a house apart, across the street, diagonal, something, right? We got an even and an odd number, so it will be across the street somewhere. How is that? Like, how is that just matching? That came from a whole total different person. That came from Rain of Fire, and it matched the real address, y'all. Like, it matches so damn close. And then the zip code, y'all. For whatever reason, JoJo even gave me the zip code. She said, oh, and the zip code is 48214. And then Rain of Fire said ZIYAH gave her this number, 42384. I don't believe in coincidence. So this is what really got me fired up. So let me see what y'all saying. Hello. Shout out to Reading Books. So where they all stand in these houses? Well, I know that Dre said that Annette moved down the street. You know, she moved down the street. That's the only thing I know. I don't know what other houses she was living in. According to ZIYAH's father, he said that she was always moving. And he couldn't keep up with her. He didn't know where she was at. But for years, he wasn't trying to keep up with her, I guess, because he was sick. Roxy and that psychic had some type of scam going. Really? I didn't ever hear that it was a scam or anything. I remember her looking for her like in the beginning and being on the phone. And a lot of people was like thinking that was weird because she was following a psychic. But now it's seeming to... Well, I don't know about the brownish reddish building and the gates and the church. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot that we sitting up here looking at now, and it just blows me away. Now, I don't know who it was that asked for the number, but the number is up. Let me make sure my phone is not locked. Yeah, the lines are open, but I am not going to be here a whole lot longer. But I do want to know what y'all got to say, what y'all think about this. It's honestly hard to believe this is a true situation. It's crazy. It really is. But for it to have all of these moving parts, teenagers running away, everything that we finding out about everything, everywhere that they go is shady. Like the church, the school, like nobody had her back. Nobody. Like, for what reason wouldn't that teacher get her to the counselor unless you didn't want her to tell something? Just odd. So strange to me. Seems like she the same area. So it shouldn't have been hard to find them. Exactly. If he was really looking for them. Exactly. I mean, they definitely wasn't looking for ZIYAH, because they could have just went up to the shop and found her sitting there in the parking lot. That dude wasn't worried. He wasn't concerned about them coming up there. I thought about that. Like, he wasn't worried. If he was really trying to be sneaky, he would have never had her sitting at the shop for all them hours and letting everybody see her too. That part didn't make sense. Nothing
Were you and
does.
Jarvis raised by your grandmother?
For the most part.
And were there some events surrounding her death that related to your relationship with Jarvis that impacted some things?
No.
I have no further questions. Thank you. Any redirect? Were you and Jarvis raised by your grandmother?
She could not stop crying after she asked that. I would love to know what he did to the grandmother or what happened. And then we meet JoJo, and she said that he took her to his grandmother's house against her will. All the stuff that happened there. Like, what? And the strange part is when different people wants to do something as far as ZIYAH, certain family members get nasty. It really makes certain ones look guilty. That part don't make sense to me either. Like, you got the world, a lot of us paying attention to this case. I get that they don't want to, like, first of all, they don't believe that she's gone. But in part, it sounded like, because I heard Kiwana say that Annette is still her grandmother. Wait, was it her that said that? And I thought that was really strange when she said that. I'm like, she pulling a lot out with that one to say that, that's still her grandmother and she still got some say so. No, just go. Y'all, they not cool. Just go on and do your thing. I mean, but originally what I said is that if this was my loved one, that wouldn't be enough for me. What they said so far would not be enough for me. I would need proof, because one of the biggest things that I said is that this dude we know what type of person he is. We know what he like. So why would he why would these group of people get rid of a baby and a baby? That's they dream, these type of people. But then we got the prosecutor saying that they can prove that she's no longer here. But so far what we heard, that ain't proving it. They can't even prove if she was pregnant or not. So, I mean, because in between she had went to the doctors and all of this kind of stuff. And they said that she wasn't pregnant, allegedly. I don't know. Did she have a doctor too that was working for her and making miracles happen? Please smack the thumbs up if y'all have not. And thank you, Sherry. So when you are in foster care, you don't supposed to see your parents unless you have permission from the judge. You know what? That makes sense too. Yep. That's right. Because they also brought that up about Lady, saying that she wasn't even supposed to be over there. And it is very much true that Lady came in town in October. She had been in town in October when ZIYAH went missing. So she had already been there. And then I brought it up the last time, but during her testimony, Shannon brought up something about ZIYAH not being happy that Lady was there. It's a lot of things that don't add up, don't make sense. And then she said, I was in foster care before and couldn't see my parents. So she know from experience. Thank you, Chantel, for sharing that with us. Seems like she liked the same area. Yep. Okay, I read that one. How do I get to the same one? No. Rain of Fire be on it, don't she? Like, I was like, where's she been? And so when I went over there, and just so happened she had dropped the video, I looked at that as another sign. Like, wow, What's the odds of the same day that I go looking for her, she on there talking about she had to take a break because it was really, you know, a lot was going on. Her videos was getting reported and stuff like that. And yeah, JoJo, I wanted you to call in right quick. If you got time to call in. I wanna end it in like 15 minutes. But if you can call in, that would be great. I wonder what happened, but I know I wasn't looking at the chat either. Foster care is very strict. There's certain things you have to watch as a foster parent. One mistake will have you in jail. Wow. See, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, it's a big responsibility to be taking care of other people's children and having that responsibility. Like your life is under watch at that point. The bishop does wear a nurse's scrub cap. I seen that.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hey, JoJo. Is this JoJo?
This ain't JoJo. You want me to hang up and let? You want me to hang up?
Oh, no. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Who is this?
Okay, this is Danae.
Oh, Danae. Okay. Hey, Danae. Where you calling from?
North Carolina.
Shout out to North Carolina. Thanks for calling in. What you think about this?
Listen, I have been investigating myself. So, channels just don't seem right.
Mm-hmm.
So, I went and searched up the church. And the bishop's name is Stacy. And you remember Annette was like that she wanted that bishop with all that long hair and kept saying something about that long hair. That's him, Bishop Stacy. So, I went to the address where the church was and walked around.
Mm-hmm.
On the top block is Webb Street. So if you type in on the map 1611 Webb Street and turn towards the houses, I think one of them is like another little like church or funeral home. I don't know what that is society, but it's a glass door to a house. Behind it, if you go back a day, it's black fence.
Is it really?
Yes, it's a dumpster, a whole field of abandonment. Like the building, she said that it looks like it's being used, but it's not being used. You could tell that it's abandoned, but if you don't pay attention close enough, that's what the media, Tammy, I think that's her name.
Mm-hmm.
She said if you not really paying attention, you would think it's being used. Okay? And high and low. And then I also heard her, which I have been noticing that everybody has been forgetting from listening to her. She said something about royal blue or navy blue, but a small amount. It's only on one side. She said that, which that's how the area that you guys are looking at could possibly be right as well. Because if you look in that church parking lot where you were talking about, it's like a white house and that same color blue house is over there too. So I'm not saying that I really know something. I'm just saying what I found.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this building, if you walk around the back of the building, the whole fence turns black, and it also has a rest in peace sign for another young lady in that backyard.
Of the church, the Jehovah Church?
It's on the same block as that church. I just went around that block because the reason why I started searching the area of Kenneth's church is because I didn't like a lot that he said.
Mm-hmm.
And when I went back in front of that church and I went back gate, I see a Cadillac, the Escalade, a white Escalade sitting in front of Kenneth's church.
Who drive a white Escalade?
Kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So it made me search that area for all the key parts that Tammy was speaking of. And I feel like I found it. I mean, late night, it wouldn't look unusual if they was dumping something or they was parked over there, period, and you wouldn't be able to see because honestly, I believe there's a lot of cars that be parked over there anyway because behind it is like what you call it, some kind of center, some type of government center where people could go. So it's a lot of traffic in the daytime, but I'm pretty sure it's not much traffic at night. And that abandoned building is like right in front of it. And the only way she could really like be buried, if she was buried, she would have to face the glass door across the street. And it's distinctive. The door is like really distinctive. So if you go on a map and you type in 1611 Weld Street, you're going to land right in front of that glass door. And the fence is going to be behind you. But the church would be to your left, take that first street on the right and go down the street, and you will see the Evangelist Kenneth's church.
Now, I did go look at the church, and I don't know what year I was looking at, though. I just, whatever it put up, and I noticed that like the lady said that it's a business, but what did she say? If you're not paying attention, it's not being used or something, or some way that she just put that. So I already feel like that church is a front. You know, that's what I'm thinking when I say that. And you know why? Because Dre went to that church and he said that man was cussing up a storm, saying the N-word and all kind of stuff. So that ain't no church. And you just said it is. What was you about to say?
No, I don't mean like it is a church. I don't know nothing about it. I'm just saying that's the name of it. You know what I'm saying? I just went to that address. But yeah, I went back. I feel what you're saying because I went back. You could actually see them outside of their church. You could see like stuff that they be doing if you walk. So if you go back a couple days and walk behind that so-called church, it's barrels everywhere, blue barrels, like they just pouring blue barrels.
I actually got. Do you have any screenshots of what you're talking about? And I'm a practice on. Huh?
I tried to send it to Trudy, but I guess I sent it to the wrong place.
Oh.
Yes, I did take screenshots, especially of that door. Oh my God, like that glass door. But see, I'm trying to guide you to how I found the place. Okay, so say for instance, you're standing face little Jehovah Church or whatever. So you would go to the stop sign to your right.
And I'm not gonna pull it up because I never put it up. But what I'm gonna do is practice on this tonight because I know how to do it from my phone. I never put it up on a computer, but I'm gonna go do that. And next time I go live, I'll take the route. But I don't want to do it spontaneously like that because I've never done it.
Okay.
I usually just do it on my phone.
Okay, that's cool. But I'm gonna guide you to it, so I'm gonna just listen to my directions right there. Okay, so if you stand and face that little fake Jehovah Church, right, and you go to the right to the stop sign right there, right? All right, then you take another right, and I don't know if that's a light at the top because you're gonna pass like what used to be a basketball court or something. Depending on what date you in, you know what I'm saying? But, all right, there's a light up there. All right, if you take a left and just don't walk nowhere, just take that left at that little light. Everything is right there. The building that looks like it's a business building, but it's not a business building or a school. It looks like it used to be a school. I promise you it do. It will be on your right hand side. The house with the glass door will be on your left hand side. It's brick and brown. It's creepy too. If you look at it, like you're trying to look inside the house. All that is creepy. And then the fence will be right beside you.
Okay.
And you can walk around on the road, like where you see the fence. And just take a walk around it, but stay like close to the fence. You could see that something happened. I don't know if a little girl got hit by a car. But it don't make no sense because the remembrance of her is inside the fence. It's not on the outside of the fence close to the road. It's inside the fence.
Interesting.
And then beside it is that little community something. I don't know what it is. I forgot what it says. But all of that is black in everything. that building is so abandoned. I believe somebody would think you just dumping trash if you was over there.
And this building, so what about the actual church?
What? The church?
Yeah, the Jehovah. Yeah, the Evangelist Church. You saying that look abandoned?
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about up the street.
Right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I did. Okay. So up the street, I'll definitely look over there. And you know what? I put it up here, huh?
The address that I'm speaking of is 1611 Will Street.
Okay.
That will put you right where I'm talking about.
Okay. And I will definitely check into it. But I do know that church, the actual church that Kenneth do go to, it don't nobody be in that church. When it's an actual video on his channel where he's recording and he's sitting right there in the man's face, and then you look to the side, there's probably 4 people in the church total. So
I went to the bishop because I zoomed in and read the sign, and the bishop's name is Bishop Stacy or something. I went to his Facebook.
I did too. Archbishop Stacy Herman or something.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so his last name is Stacy. Yep, Sherman. I think that's what it's saying. Okay, but when I went on there, I've seen the type of people that go. Yeah, it gives weird vibes, and the colors and all of that is weird.
Definitely weird
small
vibes.
Congregation.
Very small. And one of the things that stuck out to me is the amount of parties that they have up there. The flyers on this page talking about no judge zone.
The daughter daddy dance was crazy. Had all them little kids surrounded by all them what I think will be fathers. I even seen one father like snatch his child like, yo, this
Screenshot it for me, JoJo, and send it to me if you can. JoJo looked it up. She says she see what you talking about.
Yeah. Okay, JoJo, get on it, girl.
Yeah, please send that to me.
Tell JoJo also see if she could show you that Escalade sitting in front of that church.
I think I seen a white car. And you know, when you said that, it made me think about the grandmother's house, because next door it was a white vehicle there in two of the different scenes that two put up. One when the house was there and one when the house was not. It's the same white SUV, look like it got tinted windows. And now you saying that because JoJo said that the sister lived next door to that house.
Right. He drove an Escalade. Like they clearly keep saying.
Oh, the bishop?
Jarvis.
Oh, Jarvis. Yeah, that was one of them women cars. Show what his.
Yeah. Well, whatever. He was driving the girl, and I believe he goes be going to that church not to praise the Lord either.
They got some bodies in the back. No, they probably got a whole basement full of people living there, because I seen where the pastor was like, "Come live with us." I was like, "What? Come live with us?"
Yeah. It's crazy that you just saying this, because if you go back a couple of dates, you can see the pastor, the bishop, whatever you want to call it, standing on the corner. All right, and if you keep clicking, like he's walking around and walk in that same year, he's toting big boxes inside the church, like look like food boxes.
What year? 2024?
I don't know, because I ain't on it right now.
That's okay. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna do my homework when we get off. When I get off. Yep. I'm gonna go look. Oh, JoJo sent me something too, so I gotta look at this. And so okay. So tell us again. Now you explained all of that, but what was it that made you, what did you think? You feel like ZIYAH could be in that building?
No. I think she buried in the yard.
Oh, do you?
Or behind over there near that dumpster. Or somewhere near where, because you got to go back to the dates, like when she was missing. You got to go back into those dates. So you have to I don't know. I really feel like if she is in the building, she's in the building. But I just think that she's over there somewhere. Because if you look at the recent day, they fixed the fence. They fixed the fence now in current time. The fence is fixed. But if you go back, and that's just the front fence. I can't call fence. But if you go around the corner following the fence, it still turns black. It's the new fence that's a part of the community.
Okay.
You have to go back 2022.
Oh man, I'm about to go. See, when I went and looked up the church, only thing what I noticed, it seemed like it was like in a messy area because I noticed a bunch of trash. It was off a freeway, and it seemed like it was kind of in the middle of nowhere. I went to the back. I seen about 6 blue barrels that really stood out to me, and it was a short bus back there that they probably ride. See, you gotta be on the short bus to be a part of that family, so. They literally had a short bus in the back of the church. What was you saying?
Wilson is the name of the little thing, and then it's on what road is this? That's that regular church is on. Burlingame. That's the name of the road.
Burlingame? Okay.
Yeah, Burlingame. Okay, let me see what year it is that he's out there carrying them groceries or whatever it is inside of there.
And if you can find it, send it to me, please. I'm a let JoJo call in.
Okay.
Thanks for calling. Bye. Okay, JoJo, you can call in. Shoot, I can't. I ain't gonna be able to see the pictures though. Let me see what she sent right quick. It's a lot going on, man. So I believe that she definitely is somewhere put up. Oh, wow. Oh, you know what, too, JoJo? Somebody commented on my video and said when you were explaining the houses and stuff, that the glass house, he said that those houses be at Indian Lake or something. He named the area that you can find those houses at because he's from that area. And he was explaining everything about the area or whatnot. Okay, so this seems to be a nice area. Oh, I do see that. Hold on. Literally. Yep, it is. It's literally a black gate in front of that church. Okay. I see you sending some more stuff. Yeah, shout out to Danae and shout out to JoJo for pulling it up. Now, these are some true sleuths right here. You know what I'm saying? When you do that, doing stuff like that on the spot, JoJo already said she into crime anyway. And that is something. I think that she is very much relevant with what we finding out. Oh, you got okay, I see. Oh, I ain't gonna let oh, wow. Yeah, it's like a lot of emptiness over there. The church reminds me of a freaking abandoned building. It looked like a shed. What it looked like one of those little sheds that you would just store things in. No windows, no light, no life. The sign is propped up on something just laying against the building. So the house with the glass door, is it behind this gate that you showing me? Let me let Toot keep talking. Why I do this?
Yeah, this should go from like 18601 to like 18873.
So shit, I guess keep going.
Me
Keep going?
uncover it.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, we talked about.
What is this right here that looks like? Now this will be across from a black fence, and this look like this used to be a residential area, but look like it could have been a business. I don't know what the fuck. Let me see something real quick, because you got gravel right here in the lot, long black fence. The church. Now listen, let me hear you. Let me hear me out. Listen, Greater Grace is right behind this house.
To accept, press 1.
Swear to God, Lady Beth on my line.
Hey, caller.
Cause listen, it's a black fence right here, bro. All the way down. That motherfucker go for a mile.
I'm trying to put these in
this
here
way
right
and that
quick,
way. Okay.
so I can show you.
We got gravel. Now you said something about a high and low. I don't see a high and low here though. I don't really
But
see
keep going. The building that they show on that thing, it looked like a.
Yeah, cause but is this not the address though? What you giving me?
It has a span. It's like 188.
So even if we go to
all
one,
the way to 1.
But see, we at 189 right now. We
okay,
at
go down to 18947. Keep going.
See, that's what I'm telling you. We in the wood. That's the woods, nigga. This 18977. $18873. So it's like, nigga, it ain't nothing here. And it do look like it's in this area, but what it is like I can't see it from my map because it looked like it's around here, but let me just go down some more.
Is that the abandoned golf course, Lady Beth? The main entrance, and that's all by the main entrance to the golf course.
See, yeah, because it ain't nothing here for that address. Well, goddamn it, do we know what? Because you said residential area, but the only thing is we don't have no glass buildings and everything like we got everything else. Now
if you look on the picture of the building that I just sent you, it does have. It's a building, but it's not white. It's brown, but it does have a glass door and it has a black fence around it.
But see, it's no point. But we don't know where this is. And this is showing. This is showing Ford Detroit. But it's fucking Ford Detroit.
Hold on.
18947 Bird Road. Yeah, this ain't it.
Hell, Lady Beth, it ain't tore down. The woods don't go around it.
Yeah, because when I'm putting in 18947 Bird Road, it's bringing me to where it looked like a building used to be, but it ain't. So that's what I'm saying. Is that this?
I don't know. I'm finna put the picture in Google search and see. Hold on.
Yeah, because that's the only fucking thing I see. That's facing a black fence, though. That shit is definitely facing a elongated black fence. And let's see, could he have hit some over here? Like this white thing or something? We got that front end damage? The fuck could he have hit? This definitely is a long ass shit. Oh, that's it right here. So I said, look, that's it. I think that's it right here, right? That's what it looked like on your picture. You
it looked like it.
So I think that's what you're talking about. That's what it looked like here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So it's this. But see, it gave this 19033.
Oh shit.
But look, here's the thing though. Right behind here is Greater Grace. So a church is still in the vicinity. Long black fence. You said she's facing the fence. That only leave this building right here.
Can you get closer to the front of that house?
Which house?
That one right there that you bought. That you was just
I'm finna, but I can only get it from an angle because it won't let me go but so far up.
It won't let you go close.
But listen, that's a high and low though, Si.
It is.
It's a high and low right here.
And it looked like it was once a house, but it's now used as something else. Lord,
it sure damn do. And it's a fucking high and low. And it's a black fence right here, and Greater Grace is right behind here. Let's go see.
Does it tell you the address for that so I can see?
See, I remember her saying if you ain't paying attention, it could be like, it's like the way that she said it to me, I got the impression that it was a front. It's supposed to be a business, but it ain't. Like the church supposed to be a church, but it ain't for real. Let me take it back a little bit because I wasn't looking. I'm about to put this in here right quick, y'all.
Yeah.
It's a high and low right here.
And it looked like it was once a house, but it's now used as something else. Lord,
it so damn do. And it's a fucking high and low. And it's a black fence right here, and Greater Grace is right behind here. Let's go see.
Does it tell you the address for that so I can see what that is?
The address for this is showing 18977.
For that house right there?
Yeah.
18977.
Yeah, 18977. You can't tell that it was a high and low until you get to the side of it.
Damn, I wish it could let us see the front.
I know, and it won't let me go in that parking lot.
I hate when it do that.
That's definitely a fucking high and low.
I used to do this on my cell phone and then put it in here. And do you know that they made it to where it won't let me screen record it no more? I'm so irritated about that. I used it a lot with the JVI McGee case, and they literally made me welcome back, Danae. Okay, I'm about to put these pictures in here now. But they literally the screen record thing won't even come on. I'm like, why did they do that? They just messed up my whole game over here. Get on my nerves. Okay, let me let this play.
Is that Berg Road?
This is Berg Road, yes.
Okay.
And they said something about a shed. The shed would have been the brown building across the street.
See, when they talk about that shed, JoJo, it made me think about that little white house. That it looked like that thing don't look like a house. Did you see the blew up picture that I sent you? And I meant to put that in here. I sent you a blew up picture, JoJo. Let me know when you call in what you think about that. Because I was like, is that a house? That's what I wanted to ask you. What is the address on that little shed looking thing? Because you said it had an address.
My chest hurting, y'all.
Shit, I've been trying to roll a joint for 20 minutes because of this shit, bro.
Oh, hold on. We can't do now. One thing that I do want to know, I don't know if she watching it, but YouTube is there. They doing a lot with that. They are taking down channels because they changed the rules. So I gotta cover it up, but we can still hear them talk. The N-word and chronic, they cracking down and taking channels for it.
I feel like Whoopi Goldberg and Ghost right now. I swear to God, because I want to be able to.
I got another channel that I teach YouTube on there, and that is a rule that they started, and a lot of people don't know about it.
I want to figure this out so this baby can come home, because my nerves is bad as hell, and somebody knows something, and they ain't doing.
Okay, hold on.
I mean, Greater Grace got glass doors.
Oh wow! Wait a minute.
And then what was this one? So I can write this one down.
Hold on.
This was
Okay, so I could.
I mean, Greater Grace got glass doors.
With black trim, don't
it? Yeah.
So I wanted to be able to show that. Wait.
I'm surprised it even let me do this.
I moved it
this
all
is different.
Away.
Place to me, I'm torn between both of the places because they can both be. I'm gonna tell you the only thing. Damn, bro. All right, man. All right, yo, hold on, bro. Cause see, let me tell you what Virgo the best say.
Yeah, Joe. Wait, let me make sure the video got in there. I'm gonna take this down right quick. Make sure the video is in here. Okay, yep. You can call in, JoJo. Let me. So this is the church. Y'all see how that church look? It looks like abandoned building. So the church, you can see it is tan where they pointed at, and those black gates right in front of that church. And this is the glass door that they could see directly across. And yeah, those are the gates. So that's what she was pointing out. That's literally by Annette's real church. When I went over there, I guess I was on, I don't know where I was at. Towards the back, I was right by the freeway.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hey, caller. Is this JoJo?
Hello, this is JoJo.
Oh, hey, JoJo.
Yes.
What's up? What did you want to say?
You asked about the address.
Mm-hmm.
And the address to that small house is 2138 Fisher.
2138. Is that, wait a minute. So I think that was, did you see the little building that I zoomed in back there that it had an address on it? Seemed like that's what it was. Or it was 21 something. Let me write that down.
Yeah, it is. But
what did you think about that when I zoomed in on it?
on the building?
The little white house that you
Oh yeah, that's it right there. Like it looked like, honestly, it looked like it could be a storage. Like I went back
right.
to Rain of Fire, and I heard it said something about a white building or something like that. So yeah, 21. I'm trying to make sure that's the right. Yeah.
Let me go back to that church video when I go to
that's the address. That is the address. You're right. That is, and I think it was on the side of that church.
Let me see, because yeah,
go take me to that house.
It might be the little brown one right here that's being circled. I'm gonna go to the front and look at the address. Let's see.
I just think that address on that building too.
What, the church building?
Oh, it's weird on my camera. I saw it on yours though. I saw it on that video with 2 or something.
It's about to zoom in. It's about to go close now.
It's 21. That address is 2132.
Oh, you see it? I don't even see it. 2132. Okay, so 2138, 21. Okay, so it's not
2138.
But it is back there though. It's back there somewhere. But where in these pictures, that white thing don't even show up. But see, there it is right there. That white thing is there now on mine. It's crazy how we looking at stuff in different times.
Could you type in the address, and it's going to take you straight to the house. It's
okay.
Behind the house, and it don't even have a street.
That's crazy to me. I'm gonna type
backwards. Like it's weird. It's like a shed that was built into a home.
So the street should be whatever that first street is that the church sitting on, if it's facing, that's weird. It's almost like they housing her back there or something. How would anybody even know about that? Did she come with the church building?
We found it because I looked her up and I went to all her addresses. And whenever I saw the one on Fisher, I'm like, whoa, hold on. And then it put me right down the street, right behind the church, and this little bitty white house that don't have a street that go to it.
Wow. Interesting. And look, see how it changes? It's constantly changing. Different things back there. Now we back at the white thing back there. And now that I'm gonna zoom in that because that's a more clear picture. But did you want to say anything about? Do you think that she could be in this area? You think this could be the area that they were talking about? The psychic?
Yes. Yeah, I think it. Yeah.
Me too, man.
Yeah, I do.
Did you hear me say them numbers? I think you had left out when I was saying the address that you gave me. Let me pull that back up. Right? Remember, you gave me the address of the grandmother, 2540 Fisher.
Uh-huh.
And then Rain of Fire said ZIYAH gave her 2543.
No. The address, the granny house is 2719 Fisher. 2540 Crane is the friend house.
Oh, I got the addresses mixed up. But how do I just go to an empty lot and how do I go to that? That's crazy. That's crazy. I wrote down 25. Okay, so two addresses you gave me. You gave me 5540 and then you corrected it and said it was 2540.
Uh-huh. It's 2540 Crane Street. That's the friend
okay.
house. And granny house is 2719 Fisher.
27.
Which is right down the street from 2138 Fisher.
2719. Okay. And this of course nobody stays there. And this is old addresses and stuff like that. I'm talking to YouTube right now. Yeah. Okay. So did you want to say anything? Because I wanted to know what you thought about anything. Was it anything that you wanted to say? Is that the 13-year-old girl on the phone? I'm not sure who you asking, reading. But on the phone, this is JoJo. Wanda Sykes. I done heard that about 3 times since I've been on YouTube, but I'd never heard that in my life before. Go ahead, JoJo.
Yeah, and I heard Danae saying something about that red building. How did she get on the inside of that red building?
How did she get on the inside?
Yeah, because she said something about being upstairs, I thought.
Who?
Danae.
Oh, I don't think I heard that. But that's what I wanted to ask you. Did you say that it was a bed upstairs or something in that building across from the store?
No, I've never been in that red building. I've never been inside. We only pulled up, he opened the curtain, and I looked and saw the lady standing outside. I never been inside of the red building at all.
Right. Well, then it must have been the man in the comments that said that. Because he said I think he said it was an apartment upstairs in that building.
Uh-huh.
And
But you did mention that you wanted to tell me something about Indian something, so.
Yes, that same guy. Now let me see if I can, because he commented under the video and said that he was like those houses is over in a certain area. Let me go see. Shoot, he might be in the chat. His name Wayman or something. Can y'all make the thumbs up match? I think what I'm looking at is 85 thumbs up. If y'all could hit the thumbs up, please, if you didn't. Let's see if I could find it. As a matter of fact, I can just give it to you after the stream. Because anytime I'm trying to look for stuff when I'm live, it don't never go right. I'll send it to you. Because, yeah, my shows be pretty much planned. Let me see. But okay, if you didn't want to say anything,
yeah, I mean, it ain't much I have to say today. I'm just sitting back, really just listening to all of the information everybody having, and I'm kind of into listening about the numbers again.
Oh yeah, now that was interesting even to myself. So, well, even though you didn't give me that number for the granny's house, you still gave me the number, right? I just had the houses mixed up. So you still gave me a number that matched what Rain of Fire said. Now Danae said I'm not talking about that building at all. Yeah, you're talking about let me pull up what she had said. This is what she was talking about right here. Wait. Oh yeah, this area. Right, Danae? This is what you're talking about. Okay, so you gave me the number of 2540, and Rain of Fire said that ZIYAH gave her the number 2543. And that's only a number off. You gave me the zip code of 48214. And Rain of Fire read off the number 42384, which is a number off, a 3 versus a 1. So I just thought that was strange. And I don't have a video put up, but she definitely said that. So I always say that I don't believe in coincidence, and that's something that, yeah, is matching. Is connecting the dots in my mind.
Could you ask Danae in the comment if she could comment what building was she talking about?
Oh, she said wrong fence, wrong. His granny address. Oh, I thought you were talking about around by the church, Danae. I thought you had said it was right by the church. But if this ain't what she talking about, it sure do match up. Like, wow. Right. So here's another area then. If this ain't what Danae was talking about, then this is another area that that matches what the psychic Tammy said, which is not the person I was following. I was thinking Rain of Fire, but I think, yeah, Toot was on Tammy. So yeah, it's all lining up. It's all lining up.
Yes.
Churches, black fences, buildings, and numbers. Is connecting the dots.
I believe they should search that area.
She said no, it's across from the glass door. It is, but the wrong fence. Yeah, I'm confused now, Danae.
Yeah, I'm confused too.
I'm confused. Yeah, I'm a little confused, but even like I said, even if it ain't, it's matching. So, but Danae, if you could send me some screenshots and then I'll put that together for the next show, that would be cool. Let me know what you're talking about. I'm gonna move this. But thank you for calling in, JoJo.
Yes, ma'am.
And thank you for sending me this information. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Peace. All right, y'all. So, okay, to that number. I'm not sure. Oh, his granny address 2916. Oh, that's what you was talking about. Okay. She's correcting the grandmother's address. Okay, 2916. And I'm about to go do a little homework when I get off of here. So it sounds like you saying that is the right area, but 2917. Okay, yeah, 2917. And JoJo said 2719. Okay, so it's just switched. Okay. All right. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. And also make sure y'all check out Rain of Fire. Let me put this back up. Rain of Fire is back. I'm happy to see her back. See what she talking about. She definitely is full of fire when she talking about ZIYAH. She said she tried to stay away from this case and she cannot. She cannot. But she had to take a break. So Britney Anne, check her out. Toot, check her out. And Rain of Fire. And let them know I sent you. If you didn't know about them before hearing it from me, let them know who sent you. Oh, so it is 20. Oh, I'm sorry. It's 2719. Okay, that's okay. We got it together. Can you send me the correct? She said the correct area, but the wrong fence. Okay. All right. So, if you could find it, Danae, can you send it to the phone number right here? And I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Thank y'all so much for y'all help. Oh, wait, let me see. Because I know I missed a bunch of comments. But I always have it where y'all can call in, though, because I be so busy up here. Y'all will be surprised what I be doing when I'm live. Like I just edited that. I be doing so much. just trying to bring a good show, you know. Shout out to Overthought. Salute. I be trying to give y'all a good show and I can't do it all. Like, it would be nice if I had an assistant up here that could read the comments. Thank you so much. Shoot, like I consider myself a real crime sleuth. Like, and I'm talking about because I like to go a little bit deeper, a little bit investigative, a little more PI-ish type over here, you know. So that's my wheels get to turning. And then I get to matching things up. Thankful love. Shout out to Pam W. Thank you so much. You love it too. Shout out to all my sleuths in the building, because y'all definitely sleuths if y'all like my content. You know, I really like to stick to the facts and the details of what they're looking at. But also it's good to you know, entertain other things that line up. Sending you much love and respect from Chicago. Shout out to LT, man. Thank you for coming through. Y'all please smack that thumbs up if you didn't get a chance to. Hope you well and your family. Yep, we doing good. I hope you doing well too. Justice for ZIYAH. Exactly. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Land this baby to rest properly. Now, Rain of Fire, she said that she is gone. She says she's gone, you know, and I don't know what everybody is feeling. Wait, what's that address? 2187 something Bldg. Let me go back up. I don't know what that address is. That was Bldg Road. Okay, I'm gonna get off of here. I don't like dead air either. Danae, yes. Thank you so much for being a new subscriber, Pam W. Oh, 2013. You are a good sleuth. Thank you, reading books. Man, I mean, it's just wild, y'all. The way that it's like, I don't know. It's like I get flashes because it's like when I hear something from somewhere, I'll get a flash that remind me of something and it actually connects it. It's hard to explain it, but if you have these things, because I mean, I can see things too, but I'm not a psychic or anything. I have discernment. And I get certain feelings and stuff too. But I don't go, you know, too deep with it or getting into I don't get into sorcery, I guess is what I want to say. I think she is buried, like Tammy said. About to watch the replay. Thank you so much. That's what I wanted to know. Yes, thank you for catching that replay. And shout out to everybody that be on the replay. Y'all be talking to me in the comments, hitting the thumbs up. Our goal is to get 1,000 thumbs up. Okay, every video should have 1,000 thumbs up. And I know I'm jumping out the window because I don't even get I might not even have 100 right now. But we want 1,000. I speak life. I speak it. So be it. Because it ain't no reason why it can't be. It be feeling like I got some haters or something, you know. But I know I do good work over here, and I try to bring accuracy and facts. Well, I do bring that. Because don't nothing else make sense to me. Mimi found burned panties at the shop on Harper. I remember hearing her say that. I've never watched any of her videos. So I don't know her. Only I don't know her content or anything, but one thing that I did post on here was she went to court because she got arrested for doing that stuff, from my understanding. And then the landlord, I got her court proceedings. So like that. So check out my playlist. If y'all have not checked out my ZIYAH Harris playlist, I have so much information. Check out my shorts. I have all forms of content. I do videos, live streams, and shorts. So just go to the tab and you can go to the playlist and just binge watch my content. It's all in order. It's titled. I keep everything nice and easy for y'all to find. So please check out my other videos. Even when I'm not live, I got so much that you miss. Like with the shorts, it's really good to look at the shorts because it gives you a lot of information in a snapshot. Like for my shorts, I like to point out certain things. I take out certain points that I want to remember or that I'm going to maybe speak on or whatever. So just check that out and that'll help you get caught up kind of. I have the playlist that I did with Dre. A lot of information came out in that because for every person that talked to people, you're going to get something different because we're going to ask something different. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. We're going to get up out of here. Again, please smack the thumbs up on your way out. Our goal is to get to 1,000 thumbs up. So if you hear on the replay, help your girl out. I don't ask for nothing, y'all, but that thumbs up is very, very important to me. It's worth money. Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Please subscribe and press that. Are you a true crime sleuth looking to binge watch great content? Come on into my channel where I have a variety of videos, shorts, live streams, podcasts, playlists, members only videos, and also we have Posts. Posts is a place where I share upcoming live streams, videos, calls to action, polls, quizzes, pictures, and ongoing conversations. Stand out and become a member with badges and special members emojis. Thank you for your like and subscription. Are you a true crime sleuth looking? Thank you for sharing me. Thank you for sharing me. Thank you for sharing me. For sharing me. For sharing me. For sharing me. Thank you for so much.
I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You drop me in your hood, I stand on business. I've been stand on business. I stand on business. You drop me.
We definitely stand on business on this channel. We do not play about the crime. And for all the people that did this to ZIYAH, they all need to be in one place.
Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass. Nanny boo boo.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Make this go viral. Drop your link, cuz. Y'all subscribe to 755 if you want to do this song. I want you to call in 2755. You from Detroit. We want to talk about your hometown. There's a whole lot going on over there. $755 did this video. This song for me though. 755 and Shandy Chic Music. Detroit's finest. MTGB. Shout out to my big cuz. Peace and love, y'all. We out.